Welcome to another episode of literally the coolest podcast on the planet. With the coolest listeners on the planet. We have lunch with amazing people, and while they feed their face, we steal their sauce. Welcome to Lunch with the Cool Kids.
Welcome to Lunch with the Cool Kids, everybody. My name is Gerald Davis, and I'm not the cool kid you are. And I hope everybody's doing well. I hope life has treated them good. I hope you enjoyed LeBron breaking the record. And I hope you enjoyed the team getting traded.
Now, what did he break?
The very next day. He broke the scoring title.
What?
he broke the all-time scoring title. It was held by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he scored more points than Kareem. So now he's the all-time leading scorer ever.
What was the score?
A lot.
Do you remember?
Don't put me on the spot like that. It was 38,000 something.
That's a lot. I only seen people get like 100. 40.
You know what? I could have literally said any score and you wouldn't have known the difference. I could have said it was like 68.
But Daddy, guess what?
What?
I actually did know.
Did you?
It's all over TikTok.
What's the number?
I forgot. I knew it started with I knew it was in the thousands.
Yeah, it's a lot. Okay. So, however you're listening, be sure to rate it. As she's trying to discreetly sneeze. Go ahead, darling. You can sneeze. Okay. This whole thing is going splendidly so far. Got Savannah over here sneezing and coughing. What's the matter with you?
I'm better.
Okay.
I just got back from Rome's house.
Shout out to Rome.
And her dad. Because guess what he's doing?
What?
Oh, it wasn't his dad. Was it her dad?
Yeah, come on. What is it?
A podcast?
Yeah. Do you know the name of it?
No.
Okay. Well, when we know the name of it, we'll give his dad podcast a shout out. What do you think?
That sounds cool.
Okay. This is so that's the beautiful thing. So I was supposed to give an intro and talk about all of this is in the that's and stuff like that, but Savannah and her sneeze kind of shot that in the foot. So I have one of the coolest kids.
Hold on. Can you mute me real quick?
Sure. So I have one of the coolest kids that's here in the background. She's not the healthiest kid right now, but she certainly is one of the coolest. It's my oldest daughter, Savannah Davis.
I'm back. Okay.
Super healthy. Look at you. All nice and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have a couple of questions for
me,
my loving daughter, who is the apple of my eye, and
what?
The apple of my eye. That's a phrase. You never heard that before?
No.
Okay, so here's the deal. I don't exactly know what it means.
So you could have just said the eye to my phone.
So you are the I to my phone. You are the
Sam to my song.
the sing to my song.
The Sam to my song.
Oh, Sam to my song. Okay. Yeah.
I mean some.
No, it's sung.
Oh.
You're the I to my pad. You are the
Cab to my rock. What a great start.
This is a terrible start.
The last thing was a terrible start.
That's true, but it came around though. It came around.
Came around to us crying.
Wait a minute, I got one more. You are, let's see how this goes. You are the tick to my talk. You
But the that's
No.
oh yeah, that yeah.
Okay. You are the I to my G.
What is that?
Instagram.
Cause it said Insta to my gram.
You are the Insta to my gram. Well, my precious child, I got some questions for you. Are you ready for your questions?
Sure. I have a feeling we did something like this.
Well, yeah, because I think because people are very interested in you, and I think that you're a very interesting human being, and right now you're in a very interesting time of your life, and I just want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, and I want to pick your brain.
Because guess what?
What?
I'm turning 10 in 4 weeks.
So you're not gonna so you're going into your double digits. How you feel about that?
I feel good. I feel good. Do what I would. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you this later, but Daddy made a funny joke yesterday.
I make funny jokes all the time. Let's get into these questions that the people want to know about
Before this turns the other way.
before this turns the other way. Question number 1. You have two younger sisters, Aaliyah and Amaya. How do you feel about being a big sister?
So it's good and it's good and stressful at the same time.
How so?
Because when I go to like my friend's house and they have a younger sibling and they don't get to come, like today.
Okay. What else? How is it at being at home? Well, being at home and being at school, but how is it being at home, being the bigger sister?
At home, it could be good or bad because I'm really blamable.
Blamable? Okay. You are almost a genius of a child, but blamable is not a word.
You could blame me really easily for something I don't do.
Okay.
Like it could be like you could they would blame me for no reason. Be like, did you change your clothes? Savannah told me not to. I was literally asleep.
And the funny thing, because they do understand that you are not the boss of the house, but somehow, whenever they don't want to do something, it's always Savannah said this. How was it being a big sister at school?
Well, we're like at least 2 years younger than me. Amaya is 3, so we don't really like we don't have the same schedule. We don't have the same class. Obviously, we don't see each other. The only time I see Amaya is on Tuesdays for mentoring and recess.
So do you feel like that sometimes when you're at school, you have more of a individual identity? Like you can have your
Freedom.
own. What does freedom feel like?
Cloud 9. But also one thing that's bad about being the oldest at school, someone's always saying I look like my sister.
I have bad news for you. You do look like your sisters.
We're gonna have this talk again. But did people say you
Okay.
look like your brothers when you were a kid?
Okay.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay, go ahead.
Did they say you look like your brothers when you were younger?
Yes, they did.
Did you like when they said that?
No, I didn't. But that's different though.
How?
Because y'all are so cute. Like all of y'all are uniquely cute in your own way.
But y'all were probably that to your mom, Granny.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if she thought that we were cute though. I don't know. But she probably did. But it's different with boys and girls though. I don't know.
Boys are so rough.
Boys are rough.
Wait, hold on. Zoom into that cut on his eyebrow.
I have a cut on my eyebrow. If y'all can see, it's right here.
Guess what that was from?
What?
Your twin brothers. Literally jumping on you.
It is true. It is true that when I was 5 years old,
5?
Yeah, I was like 5 years old, something like that, and we were playing on the couch, and they pushed me off, and I hit my head on the corner, cracked my skull open.
Like when you did that backflip.
Yes, like when I did that backflip. Okay, so let me tell you what was going on.
While he does that, can I get this in? Can I?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let me tell you what was going on. So we were at the house. And
What house?
The
house
in Georgia. So
oh yeah.
Yeah. So we don't say where we live because it was in podcast land and that wouldn't be good. So we were at the house.
What house?
Savannah. The house. So we were at the house and my precious children.
Aaliyah
Specifically, yes. My precious children, Aaliyah, asked Daddy, could he do a backflip? And so I flip in the pool all the time. And
Daddy, the pool is different.
I flip in the pool all the time, and it's a great time. And like, I'm agile and I'm free and I'm flowing like water. Bruce Lee said, be water. I'm water. So I figured if I take that same principle and apply it to
gravity
and apply it to like the ground, then I could still do it. That's not true. So I go to do a flip and like
do a flip.
So I go to do a flip and didn't quite make it all the way over. I landed
on your head.
I landed on my head, cracked. Well, I didn't crack open my head, but I landed on my head and it was a pretty hard thud. Yeah, the ground hurts. And
this was like outside, not the floor, the ground.
Yeah, this was grass. It's green on the other side, ground. And it, hey, that was the moment where I learned not to let my kids gas me up to try to do things that I can't do. So that was that.
Then my head hit the ground.
So, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so yeah, those my brothers. So boys are rough. So yes, in that sense, boys are rough. But yes, you girls are super super cute, and that's just something y'all gonna have to live with. So, my next question:
Who came up with these questions?
the people.
What people?
The people, the cool kids that are listening all over the globe right now.
It might have been you.
It may have been. So, they wanted to know these questions, and I figured that I'd ask you. And I want you to be serious, okay? Okay. Next question is, what do you feel like that there's something about yourself that mommy and daddy doesn't understand?
Kids these days.
We don't understand kids these days. What is about kids these days that we don't understand?
Because when y'all were kids, y'all's parents probably had something else to do while you had like something new, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the same for your parents, right?
Yeah, when you say something new, what do you mean?
Like y'all would throw things. Y'all would like have games. Your parents probably didn't have the games.
Mm.
But we have upgraded. Like you tell us go outside, we're probably gonna make a TikTok and dance.
Yeah. So like you're saying, like when we were kids, when we would go outside and like we would play and like, like, well, in my case, played basketball, played football, played tag, or played hide and go seek, all of that stuff. So do you guys still have those games?
We still have them. We just have a few touches.
Like what?
So hide and go seek, you didn't get found until you got touched.
Mm-hmm.
So like you could run away. And it's not hide and go tag, it's hide and go seek. Hide and go tag is where you just hide out in the open. We were playing hide and go tag once, and this kid had a green jumpsuit on. He was the last one to get found. He just laid on the ground like this, and we couldn't see him. He was like tiny too, and we couldn't see him. So we were like, where is him? And he was like, oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So,
Like camouflage tag.
okay, I don't quite know how that's possible, but I'm going to take it though. I'm going to take it. Okay. So you guys, you are more into your like phone and social media and stuff like that, as opposed to when I was a kid, we didn't have social media at all. So yeah, there's no way that we could have been into it. Okay. What else? What do you think?
This is parents and teachers.
Okay.
What to do at school if someone is like bullying you. Because you will be like, because there's always like, it will usually be the mom be like, if someone touches you, immediately go to tell the teacher. Like if someone like hits you, immediately go to tell the teacher. And your dad would be like this. If they hit you, you keep hitting as much as you can. Be like, until the teacher comes. I don't care if you get a broken nose, a black eye, a broken arm. Just do something. As long as you don't start the fight, you fine. Sometimes you have to start the fight, though.
Do you feel like that's something that What do mommy and daddy tell you?
Mommy will be like, go tell the teacher. You will be like,
I think it's okay. I think it may be a little bit of both, because I think both me and mommy are like, and then go tell the teacher.
like, let me finish this fight, then I'm going to tell the teacher.
Yeah.
We do not condone violence. Only if you need to.
So we absolutely don't condone violence at the lunch table, but
no food fights here.
What do you feel about bullying? Do you see bullying in your school? Like,
but some people, like, they will emotionally bully.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
They will say something that hurts someone's feelings and then walk away.
Have you seen that happen? Has it happened to you?
Cause I used to, like, if someone ever did that to me, I'd be like, my mom used to be in the Navy. That's what I was just like, my mom used to be in the Navy.
I don't necessarily know if that's gonna work going forward.
It did since it started like 3rd grade. And then no one ever messed with me again.
Okay, shout out to mom.
Saved the day for being in the Navy.
Shout out to mom. Well, first of all, thank you for your service, and second of all, I guess you saved the day for Savannah in school. So good for mom. Okay. Question for you, and you're not gonna get in trouble. You're not gonna get whatever. I want your honest answer. What is we'll start with one thing. What's one thing that you think that mommy and daddy can do better as parents?
Go on more family stuff.
Like what?
Like a museum or art gallery or a water park or something. Like restaurants or parks.
Okay. What do you feel about the way that we're raising you?
You raised me pretty good. You raised me good. If I said you raised me bad, I was basically just calling me bad. I'm not bad.
Well, thank you. We're trying to do our best. Do you know that these days and age, like the stuff that you're talking about, like you've been on TikTok and seeing all of these people and all of that stuff, it's pretty scary for a parent these days. Do you know that? Yeah. Yeah, it's scary for parents these days because we don't know exactly what you're being exposed to. And there are so many different things that the world is trying to teach you that doesn't necessarily line up with what we want to teach you. And we want to protect you from that. But at the same time, we know that we can't protect you from that. We can't protect you from everything.
I'm literally going to middle school next year.
And then, what do you think? How do you think middle school is going to be?
I think middle school is going to be like high school, but just middle school. Like you learn the pre-stuff of what you're going to learn in high school.
Socially, what do you think? How do you think that's going to be? Because you're going to start dealing with boys. Your body's going to start going through all types of different changes. And friends that you thought that you would have forever, you're not going to have anymore, and you're going to make new friends. It's going to be, and things that you like, things that you thought that you would like, You may not like them, and you may learn new things. It's going to be a whole new experience.
I think I will still keep in touch with my friends, but just not how we used to. I also want to go to a music art school. So if I go to a music, it was either that or Beyonce's album.
Which one? You want to go to Sasha Fierce?
No.
You want to go to 4?
The new one.
You want to go to Dangerously in Love?
No. The new one.
You want to go to
4.
I already said 4.
No.
Okay. Do you want to go to 4?
Sure.
No, you don't. You want to go to Renaissance.
I don't. Well, that's a choice. If I don't get into a music art school. Yeah, so but if I do get in a music arts school, I already know absolutely no one's gonna be there.
So you're gonna be like starting over. Do you feel good about starting over, or is it no? Why not?
I want to know at least someone there.
Well, the good part about going to a new place is that at one point Georgia was a new place, right?
5 years ago.
5 years ago. And
No, it wasn't. We visit.
well, like living here, it was a new place. And when you were here, you didn't know anybody. And now you got some pretty solid friends. Yeah. So it works out.
Shout out to Rome
Shout out to Romy Rome. What up?
and Greece.
Greasy Grease.
Oh, and are we gonna make shorts off of this and TikTok?
Well, I don't think that you should ask that during the the show, but yeah, I mean, it's the lunch table, so yes, we are going to make some shorts off of this. So,
but if we do, shout out to Zahara and Mari.
Shout out to Zahara and Mari.
No, I already did it.
Zahara and Mari.
Already.
Zahara and Mari, shout out.
Okay, can we go to the next question?
Next question is, how cool is Zahara and Mari? That's the next question.
Daddy! Let it become Zahara and Mari.
Well, this has been a fun show. I got one more question for you, and I want you to really.
But I got some questions for you.
Yeah,
and some things to tell the people.
You got questions for me? What kind of questions you have for me? Go ahead.
You need to finish with me first, and I have things to tell the people.
Okay, I like that teaser. Okay, the last question is, for 8, 9, 10-year-olds, 11-year-old, what is it about you guys that you think that we as adults don't get, and that you want us to know? You like that question?
I'm thinking.
And
I'm trying to pick one specific one.
Okay. That's why they call me a host, ladies and gentlemen, because I ask the riveting questions.
How hard it is to make a friend.
Say that again?
How hard it is to make a friend.
Really? Why do you say it's hard to make a friend?
Because back in y'all days, as we call it in this house, the olden days. Not y'all. Him.
I don't know how old you think that I am, but
I know how old you are.
let's not go through that. Yes, that's correct.
I'm your daughter.
Take the.
I'm your daughter.
You are my daughter. You're my precious, precious daughter. Tell us about it. Tell everybody who's listening why it's hard for y'all to make friends.
Because when you were a kid, all you had to do was like, "Hi, want to play?"
Okay, but like now, what do you guys have to do to make friends?
So it's not that we have to do this. We just choose to because it's our style now.
Okay.
He'd be like, "Hi, what's your name? Have a conversation. Okay, what's your TikTok? What's your YouTube channel? What's everything you got? What's your number?" And be like, "I think we're gonna be good friends."
So you feel like that it's harder to connect with people because of social media?
No, it's easier because of social media.
Okay, so it's easier to connect with people because of social media, but it's harder to make friends. I would think that social media will make it easier to make friends. I would think that social media will make it easier to make friends.
It is.
So why do you think that it's harder to make friends?
Because it just is.
Okay.
Oh, now it's my turn.
Okay, I'm ready. Go
First,
ahead.
I got something to tell y'all.
Okay.
Daddy made a good joke last night because it was movie night. We were watching Girls Meets World.
Love that show.
It's a what's it called?
Spinoff?
A spinoff off of Boys Meets World. So yeah, I love that show.
Classic show.
So we were watching it, and then this phrase come on. I forgot the phrase. But like that, and then Daddy.
Oh, when they told them it was their first day of high school, and the kids made them get in the hole.
Like, told him to get in the hole. Blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, "It's like Beyonce when you lose your control. You won't break my soul."
Listen, y'all don't think that I can freestyle, man. I be killing them on these rhymes, man, and the children's are witnesses.
Put the beat in freestyle.
No. What's the next question?
It wasn't a question. So the first question is, how is it like being a dad?
Being a dad is a little hard, because like I'm responsible for your life. Like the type of human being that you turn out to be is largely due to what me and mommy do, and it's hard because like you're doing the best that you can to do what's right and to teach you what's right, but sometimes we don't do everything right, and sometimes we make mistakes, and it's hard sometimes to let you know that we made mistakes, but at the same time still let you know that we're doing what's best for you. So it's a hard balance, but it's probably the most rewarding thing and the most important thing that I'll ever do in my life. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be you guys' dad.
Thank you.
You like that, huh? That's straight off the dome.
Daddy,
Next question.
how was it like being a first-time dad? Like, for 2 years with me.
Okay, at the time it was scary because like, you're responsible for another human being, and like at that stage, I don't really have to teach you anything. I just basically got to make sure that you don't die. Like I just make sure that you are alive in the next couple of years. Like that's basically it. So, in that regard, I think it was, looking back on it, it was easier. Just feed you, change you, and you're good. Now that you have like thoughts and opinions and seeing the world and stuff like that, it's a lot harder. But yeah, you were basically like our practice dummy. Like everything, we'll try stuff out, and and hey, if it worked with them, if it worked with Savannah, it can work with the other two. So,
like when my godmother straightened my hair.
Shout out to Ari for ruining our child. Shout out to you, Ari.
No, she didn't ruin me.
Ari destroyed our child. Okay.
Oh, they're here.
Okay.
I love Ari.
All right. Last question.
The last question is, what are your thoughts of me becoming a teenager?
I'm very happy for you. About to turn to a teenager, but I'm a little bit worried because you're gonna go through a whole bunch of stuff that you don't know that you're about to go through, and like as a dad, I can only do so much.
I know how my body's gonna change.
How's your body gonna change?
I don't know if it's allowed on podcasts.
Okay, we all know what you're talking about. So yeah, that's gonna happen. But I'm excited for you because these are the years that's gonna shape your life. So I'm excited for you, and I hope that you know that when you go through all of these things in life, that even though and we're going to wrap it up, but even though you probably don't want to talk to us about all the things that's going to change, I want you to know that you can.
That ends it.
That ends it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Lunch with the Cool Kids. This is your host, Gerald Davis. I'm not the cool kid you are. This is Aaliyah. You just talked to Savannah. We're going to talk to him next. Hey, however you listen to it, go listen to it. Hey, man, look, it's falling apart. I'm about to go. Bye.